I had just a little fun messing around. I see a lot of bug out bag videos and stuff, and bug out bag, truck bag, get home bag, whatever bag everybody's carrying. And there's a few items people leave out. And I mean, you don't have to have any of this. You can have all of it, whatever you like. So I'm gonna show a few of the items that I would put in there that a lot of people leave out, which they're small but probably important. Also, time of year, you might want some allergy medicine, depending how you are. And if your bug out route takes you through the woods a lot and stuff in the summer, and if you do get poison ivy, maybe a little calamine lotion or some like anti-itch. Well, this will work for, the bottles don't have to be this big, but I just what I got. The anti-itch, where mosquitoes or anything like that, you don't want to be scratching and whatnot. Some of these things you want to be mindful of smell too. Like this is some Bactine. You don't need any of the bottles that big, because everything, even if it doesn't weigh nothing, it's all going to weigh something once it's all loaded up. So you just got to be careful with smell, depending where you're at, depending how long it, situation's been, because after a while people become more in tune with smells and stuff like that. It's not in their areas. So there's a million things to think of, but that's a few things I don't see. Because I mean, out here down south, mosquitoes, bugs, all that, you don't want to be scratching yourself raw. So just a little bit of, a little bit of anti-itch or bug. And speaking of bugs, bug spray. I wouldn't get an aerosol can. I'd get like this. Because aerosol can, if it runs out of aerosol and it's full, or something happens with the nozzle, you can't get it. So these, at least you can unscrew the cap and get to it. So that makes it handy. Just think about stuff like that too. Aerosol cans, sometimes you can get a bad one, or the little cap breaks off and you take the lid and then you can't get the crap out. So things with screw lids and like the little pump lids, they don't go as bad easy. And plus you can just unscrew it and dip some out. Practice runs and trial and error before you actually need it. So that's a few things, like band-aids and all that. A couple alcohol wipes. This is the big ass box of band-aids. I took them out of the cardboard and put them in here. This doesn't go in my bag. It's just you can just take all the little pieces out that you need and build something. Build a couple little kits. You can build one in like a Ziploc bag, fits in your side pocket, back pocket. Hell, even a band-aid or two in your wallet. Keeping things from getting infected is really important, because infection is easy to get. They're hard to get rid of if there's no doctors or nothing. So, unless you feed your fish. People will get that. If you don't, look up how fish get uninfected. So. All right. One of the things would be, some kind of medicine. I would get just daytime, because you don't want to be bugging out and just have nighttime. So tablets don't take up much room, so you can put a little kit together with all this stuff, just a little kit. Some Tums would be good too. You get heartburn or anything like that would be nice. Just a few tablets. You don't need the big giant thing, just depending on how long you expect. Same thing, I get heartburn, so Nexium, and these tablets are tiny. And some kind of pain relief, like an icy hot patch. You can pull your back, muscles, anything, arm. You're gonna be carrying a pack for a while. And like I said, this is just my opinions on things. You can get one of these little icy hot roll-on things that'll last a long time. And maybe get a few cough drops, mix them all in there. Another thing too would be some Pepto-Bismol. You can get the tablets. Again, if you're in a situation where you're having to walk a long ways, maybe drink a little bad water, your stomach's upset, you don't want to be taking 27 shits on the way to where you're going. So you can get the tablets, they go a long way, or the liquid. And then one thing people do forget, they got their trauma kits and all that, but Band-Aids and like antiseptic or something like that. Because if you get a little cut, you want to make sure you disinfect and then cover it. Especially in the summer. Wintertime, you're more covered up. And you probably won't have that problem. You make a little kit of all this stuff. Just a little tiny, like a Ziploc bag. Maybe what was them things called? And I get stuff like a little plastic tote. I'm gonna keep one screws in, like a smaller one. You know, keep the Band-Aid dry and all that. Just wanted to make a short video on that. I figure I see a lot of people miss it. You know, even some, you know, pain relief medicine. But if you're gonna take things and take them out of the bottle and stuff, maybe label them. Get one of the little pill things, just so you have a little variety of stuff. And chapstick would be another good thing. You can carry 2. I know some hikers, you start getting some chafing, you rub some chapstick on your hand and put it where you're chafing. This stuff's pretty neat here. It's a red-eyed hog. It's kind of like a chapstick. You can use it to season frying pans. Knives like this that are the carbon steel, they'll get rust on them. So you can wipe it on there. And it puts a nice little coating. And a good thing too, it smells just like smoked bacon or like a smoky fire. That's pretty neat. So, there's a million different things you can add. Just try not to, you don't want to overweigh yourself. You want to try to find that good weight. Pack your bag, go for a little hike, just wear it around the house, see how it feels, take some things in and out. Do a practice bug out, just go in your backyard if you have one, or to a park or something and just give it a little try, see how it weighs. This is one of my dream guns. I finally got it a couple months ago. I just had to show it off a little bit. It's a Marlin 4570. Original Marlin. It's got the JM stamp. I don't think it'd make too good of a bug out gun, you know, considering the ammo is expensive. You don't come across it that much right now nowadays. Plus you can't carry a whole lot of it because it's it weighs some. But I guess on rowdy you shouldn't need a whole lot of ammo. Just conceal yourself. And I had people answer back before on my other video because I said I would travel at night, and they're like, "Oh, well, people can see flashlight." You don't need a flashlight to walk at night. Just practice a little bit. You stay out there a little bit, your eyes will get used to it. The way you walk, you don't just stomp around. As you step, you can feel with your feet. Most of the time, it's not pitch black out, so you don't need a flashlight to walk at night. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see some other stuff, or you have ideas on what you would pack, stuff people forget, because trauma kits are good, but well, they call them boo-boo kits or whatnot. A few Band-Aids and some antiseptic is good. If you get infected, then you're gonna have a problem. You know. So just keep me up to date on things. I'm gonna try to get some of my plants planted. I got about 35 tomato plants sprouting in the windowsill, and some watermelons. But the weather's just been pouring down rain, windy, so we'll see how it goes. So you guys stay safe, just practice what you got, and we'll see you later.